Hey guys, Gunpowder Handshake back again. Today we're going to be doing a little conversation on the Taurus PT1911. A few things I've done, some reviews and thoughts about the gun. The other videos you've seen, I've got the Springfield 1911 that I've done with the compensator. A few other things. Very first thing I want to do, I always talk about this safety. Safety, safety, safety. Ammo. Over here. And go ahead and bear with me 1 second. Alright, there we go. Let me see if I can put the sorry I don't have a tripod or anything, guys. I'm trying to do this on the fly at the moment. Okay, there we go. And as you can see, nothing in it at all. One thing I want to show you guys that I did real quick, and you can kind of see the lettering here, PT1911. There's my serial numbers, don't really care. The gun, normally when you get these, they've got a really gold shine to them. I'll demonstrate what I'm talking about. There you go, the famous gold. Some people like this, some people don't. I myself, I've got a stainless steel, the Springfield. It's a flashy gun, this one. I just put these grips on it temporarily. I got them off eBay. It's a dragon scale. I kind of like the look of them, but I'm probably going to go with a black Hogue just because I like the feel. But what I wanted to do was kind of take some of the shine, and as you see, when the light's not directly hitting it, you really can't see anything on the slide of the gun. So I'm going to show you real quickly how to do that if you guys are interested in maybe taking that shine off of yours. Real quick, real easy way to do it. Doesn't require any gunsmithing, requires about $5–6 investment if you don't already have it. So presto, gun blue pen, birchwood casing. Okay, now this is the black. It's instant black touch-up for steel. Alright, now this is not an aluminum gun, this is a steel gun, so it works really simple. All you got to do basically, pop the cap on your pen, take your pen, we'll go right here and you just dab over this. Just dab, 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 dab. And now this side's already done, guys, so what I want to do so you guys don't think I'm BSing you here or I come up with any other way. Go ahead and take that off. Clean that up real good. Wipe them down, oil them up, and clean them after you're done. We're going to do the Taurus logo real quickly. I'm looking through my camera, guys, so bear with me. It might not be the easiest thing here. We're going to do this. You see how gold that is. And if you like the design on it, that's fine. I'm not doing anything that's going to harm the gun, any function or anything like that. I'm simply taking, and it's probably some type of a gold flaking they're using in it to rub over it. If you like it, by all means, that's fine. I'm not knocking it at all. I just wanted the gun to be a little more stealthy, if you will, not quite as flashy. It is black. I'm not SWAT, and I'm not going on no Navy SEALs adventure here, guys. I hear a lot of people talking about, like, they're going over in another country to encounter some insurgents or something. I mean, literally, I just like the simple fact of a black gun looking all black. This silver gun, I like being flashy. So there's no reason I'm doing this here. It's just kind of a dress-up. A little tip on the meantime about the Taurus. I've fired a lot of shells through this gun. In my last video, I told you it was one of the original ones I found out. I've got about $500 invested into the gun. It's a great gun. I'm not complaining at all. The internals was not smooth on it when I separated the slide, took the barrel out, took a few things on the insides out. I noticed that the steel work on it was not the same as the Springfield. Actually not even the same as the Rock Island. It was actually a little rough. You can use some sandpaper, different things to go ahead and clean it. Whatever you want to use. I cleaned it up with a little bit of sandpaper just to make everything a little smoother on the inside. And now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and rub that real good. And this usually takes maybe 2–3 coats. And you can already start to see how the Taurus is shiny now and the gold emblem is. The little Taurus logo is not. And I'll go over that 2 or 3 times just to let it build up in there and just kind of eat away at that gold color. I'm going to do the whole firearm just because, like I said, I don't like the flashy gold. I had a buddy of mine tell me, "Oh, I wouldn't do that. You you know, this, that, and the other about the serials. I'm not hiding the serial numbers. I'm not doing anything. There are several guns that come completely blacked out. So as long as you're not scratching anything off, as long as you can read my serial numbers there, you know, I'm going to cover them with this pen, and not cover them up, just simply take the gold out of them. They'll still be 100% legible, especially in light. It's just the simple fact, if the light is not directly on them, it does kind of look dark, very hard to see. I don't recommend covering my 870. I took my scope mount off simply because it was covering my serial numbers, and you know, there's a lot of guys that say, oh, that doesn't matter with their side saddles and this and that and the other, and that may be the case, but if you've ever dealt with a law enforcement officer, they're very nice guys a lot of the times. They just want to check and make sure everything's legal. I like making it easy for them. Cause less problems. They treat you a lot nicer. They're just doing a job. I understand that, and I'm not trying to impede their job. I want to help them as best I can, and that's the way I look at it. Alright guys, so we got this. We'll let it set for a few minutes. And then pretty much when we wipe it down, all that gold will be gone. Now, I've done this on several different firearms. This one I just wanted to show you guys. Taurus is famous for putting that gold in them. A lot of the other ones, it's not as visible. Springfield, it's more of a stamp. It's not highly visible. Taurus was famous about that. But other than that, the gun, guys, shoots really well. It's not the tightest gun, and I showed you that in the last video. When you shake it, it rattles a little bit. Now, I guess if you were going someplace, you know, stealth, and you felt like you had to have a gun that was perfect, this would not be the one. I'd recommend a Nighthawk, Springfield, Colt, Kimber. I really like those. These are fun to shoot. Carry it through the woods, scratch it up. $500 gun, guys. That's when I hear the ultimate argument of Springfield versus, the Glock versus the 1911. You know, I hear talk about it all the time. Oh, the Glock's better, the 1911's better, the Glock's better, 1911's better. Well, anybody that owns firearms knows one of the hugest things is a Glock costs you $500 to $600. A good 1911 costs you $800 plus. Kind of hard to compare an $800, $900 gun to a $500 gun, guys. So, in all fairness, just remember that. I have nothing against Glock. Got several friends that own them. They shoot well. They like them. I just like a heavier gun. Nothing against them. Alright, now see, when we hold it, my camera to kind of go in there a little bit. See, all that gold is pretty much gone out of it. There's still a little bit left. But if I zoom down on it for you guys, you can see the gold is pretty much completely gone out of it. I'm going to go ahead and put another coat on it just to make sure. But just a little tip I wanted to show you guys if you wanted to take that out. You know, I see a lot of guys trying to fill it in with markers, shoe polish. Hey, I've seen everything. The pen is the easiest thing. It runs anywhere from $3 to $6 depending on where you buy it. And it really, really helps out with this. Also, if you're like me, I've gotten, and you can't really tell now, but there's an actual silver dot right there. I went ahead and used the pen on it, and there was one there. You can actually just barely see that one. It works amazing. You know, I can't say enough about it. If you've got a black gun, then I definitely recommend getting that. Other than that, guys, you see my last video. I'm going to be doing another one on the H&R Partner 20 gauge. I'm also going to be doing one on the Stevens 12 gauge that I recently picked up. Aside from that, I've got a few other videos I'm going to be bringing to you about shooting them and the recoil. The Stevens model I didn't find much on YouTube, so that's why I want to get a review out there of it. And the H&R, you've seen tons and tons of reviews on it. Still hoping to see you guys give me some videos back, some feedback on some cheap improvements. I'm always looking for low-cost, cheap improvements, of course. But this was just one thing I wanted to show you guys. Do a little review on the gun. Like I said, I've had it now maybe about 2 months. Put a few rounds through it. Shoots out really, really well. I have no complaints about that. You know, I hear people talking about accuracy. It's accurate. I wouldn't say it's as accurate as the Springfield, but it is definitely an accurate firearm. Of course, most 45s, 1911s I've put my hands on have all been very, very accurate guns. I liked my Beretta. I just did not like the accuracy behind my Beretta. It does put a few more rounds down range, but you kind of lose the accuracy, which to me was not an equivalent loss there. Or a fair trade-off, if you would say, the accuracy for 4 more rounds, especially them being 9mm rounds. Well, guys, there's the little Taurus. Like I said, I put these grips. I'm probably going to be putting another set of grips on it. I really want to try a few different things out with this. I'm not going to be doing any modifications to it. This is just going to be a carry gun that I go through the woods with and use on a pretty much daily basis. The only thing I'm going to be doing to it is changing the grips, cleaning it up, things of that nature. Other than that, I like it just the way it is. I may eventually try and trade it off and get another 1911 instead of it. Put a little money with it maybe and go up to something a little different. It just depends on what kind of deal I find online. But anyway, guys, there's the Taurus. I'm taking all the gold off the side of it, kind of made it a little bit more stealthy, I guess you could say. Tactical, I know some of you guys would say. But anyway, there it is. Tell me what you think about it. Got any more ideas, any cheap little modifications to improve the Taurus? By all means, write, comment. If you haven't done it yet, little button up there, subscribe. Go ahead and click on that one. See all the new videos I got coming out. I've got some few other firearms. I'll be doing a demo actually on a DPS Panther DPS Oracle 223. It's one you can buy out of the stores. I believe most of the price tags I've been seeing are running about $649.99 plus tax and fees. I'm just going to do a real quick review on it. 2 things I've had buddies purchase and found out kind of the hard way is the gas block on the DPS Oracle actually is smaller than the rail. So a lot of people have to put the Troy battle sights, the hooded sights, to lift it up to make it even. So I'm going to do a review, a few little simple tips and tricks on it, easy things to do. If you have any questions, guys, right? Thanks again. Gunpowder Handshake signing out.